I'm tired of all these therapists using your trauma as just like a gateway to just spit out nonsense at you sometimes. Your attachment style isn't always the problem. It's the people that you're choosing to get to. Like, let me make this clear. I don't care if you're an anxiously attached person. I don't care if you're an avoidantly attached person. I don't care if you're a securely attached person. If you choose somebody who is cohesive with you, not only your articulation, they understand you, and sometimes I don't even think it comes down to certain characteristics about you. What about the other person? Are they kind? Are they empathetic? Are they, considerate? Are they understanding? Are they all of these characteristics? Are they forgiveful? You're not forgetful, but forgiveful. You get what I'm saying? Vice versa. Does the man have those qualities? It's very hard for, a relationship to not work when there's two conscious individuals saying, this is something that I want. I understand mistakes are going to happen, but we're going to do what we need to do to move forward. Resolutions always come because humility, compromise somewhat comes. When you actually love somebody, you'll be surprised how much you will put up with. You'll be surprised how much, you guys will work through. The thing is, we're trying to put up with people and work through situations with people who weren't necessarily aligned to us in the first place. And then we're wondering why we feel like crap. If you're an anxiously attached person, that's key word for clingy, for example, right? If you're a clingy person, you should probably go after somebody who is either okay with you being clingy or is clingy them damn selves. It isn't a problem because you're an anxiously attached person. That just means you need to find somebody who is okay and likes that characteristic about you. Point blank, period. The avoidantly attached person could like that characteristic in you, and the anxiously attached person could like that characteristic in you. Anybody can like that characteristic in you. It does not come down to all these medical like terms and all this other type of stuff, which I mean, it really does sound cool and they're real because it shows you underlying roots of things. Like if you can acknowledge what your attachment style is, it helps you navigate and manage yourself and bring awareness to your own emotions. Why am I avoiding this conversation? Why am I thinking about this person all day? Why am I XYZ going down the list? That helps you manage your own emotions. But no matter how flawed you are, no matter where you are in the healing journey or healing process, there is always somebody who is cohesive with that exact part of you. There's 8 billion people on this planet. You can literally be the broken of the broken of the broken of the poorest of the poorest of the ugliest of the just terrible people on the planet. There is at least 5 people on this planet who think that you are perfect and would get on their knees and want to marry you to the end of light. I promise you, because there's 8 billion people on the planet. And with the scope of human emotions and the scope of human thoughts and perspectives, a lot of us aren't having haywire ideas like that. Somebody else then had it out of this 8 billion people on this planet. It's just whether or not you're going to be able to get to those people. And how do you do that? That's when the actual, practices of self-love and all that other type of stuff start coming into play. So you can attract different things. If this is who you are, and you know what, I'm the type of person, if you're clingy, I rather you be openly clingy. I like openly clingy, and express that openly and happily to people instead of trying to go down to the ground to the feeding board and try to like, no, that just may be a characteristic trait of yours. Like, what if you guys are trying to change something that was like used, like your great ancestors used to keep the family or something together? Like you'd be surprised. You probably had like a super, like a great grandmother or something like that who was super duper clingy and super duper emotional because that was her job in her tribe or something like that, to bring certain avenues together, bring peace, keep the you never know. But since a lot of us don't actually know ourselves on deep levels like that, we will start going to medical procedures and like screenings and let them tell us that we're wrong and we need to fix what we're feeling when instead we just don't know what we're feeling. But if we knew what we were feeling and we lived through that and accepted it, we would get different results. If you went up to people with that same clinginess and was just like, you know what, from the start, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like very clingy, I don't know how that's gonna react to you. And just beyond, like literally like say the worst things first. I like being under people's skin, like not even like lying. I probably want to move in with you. I like spending a lot of time. I like going on a lot of dates. Now, if this isn't something that is beneficial to you, or it was getting, it just wouldn't work, let me know. But if this is something that you think that you could work through, let's give it a try. I'll show you how I get down. I'll show you how I love. And if my love is enough for you, then we'll keep it going. Or if it's not, then we'll let each other know, and then we just move forward. But I'm not gonna change who I am because you don't know how to accept it. That's crazy. And I'm not gonna send myself on this crazy 3, 5 year, 10 year healing journey, wasting thousands of dollars on therapists for something that truthfully speaking didn't need to be changed. I just need to switch my perspective on the type of people that I was going towards. That's you do you understand how pivotal that would be in your life if immediately you stop being like, the reason why everything is happening in my life is because I may mess up and I need to heal more, versus I need to experience different things. I'm not going I'm not in the perspective of I'm you, right? We're not going to continue allowing the world to spank us and then say the bruises on our behind is our fault. It was the person who spanked us, not our fault. So, what we're going to do is switch our attention, switch our energy to the masses who don't have their whips cucked up in the air ready to lash it on us. We're going to go to the ones who have open arms. Hey, we've been waiting for you to get here. And oh my God, what happened? Do you want some ice? Do you need some medicine, some cream? We want that energy. We don't want all of this, all the negativity and all the naysay. All y'all can keep all of that. It's for the birds. And that's something, man. Yeah, I think that's enough for this video. Not everything is on you. Stop thinking it's your attachment styles and all this other type of stuff. Choose better. Choose better. Truthfully. Truthfully. Take those same qualities, and I promise you, there is somebody who would love those exact same qualities. They're looking for your qualities, and you're about to change them. There's a Let that sink in. And there's a whole collective looking for the exact qualities that you want to change about yourself. Damn.